Taurus, welcome to your in-depth reading for yours and theirs. For those of you who may have missed the mid-month check-in for January, I go over the new schedule for all 12 signs. Essentially, all signs get a reading once a week, with the weekends being for check-ins for everybody. So there you go. If you'd like to see the new schedule for yourself, it will be outlined for you in the description box, and I will also link off the mid-month video for your reference. But yeah, that's it. I'm excited by the new changes, and I hope you are as well. Now for yours and theirs. My regular crew, you know what's up. But just as a reminder, yours and theirs does not have to be about a significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, all that stuff. It's whomever fits that dynamic as I'm describing it. So that could be a family member, could be a friend. I don't know. It's up to you. So take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse energies as you see fit. If you do not resonate with it at all, normal, collective readings, there's a good chance it won't apply to you. Check your other placements. You'll find yourself in there somewhere. All right, let's get cracking. What's going on, please, for Taurus and their person? Show me, Taurus. Yes, nice and crisp. Yes. Show me Taurus and their person. Show me Taurus and their person. Show me Taurus and their person. Show me Taurus and their person, please. What's going on for Taurus? We're going to start with your side, but as I just said, reverse energies as you see fit. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes. Hold on. I'll get to that. But congratulations right now. Just right now. Congratulations. All right. Yeah. Oh, my. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Taurus. Good job, honey. You're like, what? Oh, my God. I love this deck, and I would use it more often if they just hadn't used a white background, because it's a perfect size for camera, for shuffling. It's the perfect size. Oh, God, I just wish they'd given it a dark background. That's all. Anyway, wishes and wishes and wishes. There you go. Overview. Okay. 7 of Cups. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes. This is interesting. This one's so full of intrigue and it's empowerment, and I'm loving it. For your side, 6 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Bye. Bye. Oh, my God. Bye. I'm not going to miss you. Bye, self-sabotage. Bye, self-screw-up. Bye, talking myself out of shit. Just bye. 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 Arrivederci. Don't send a postcard. Don't call me, I'll call you. But I'm not going to do that either. Yeah, no. That's great. This is great. I love it. And the reason I know it's correct for you is because, boom, you dropped an Empress. So whenever somebody shows me active moving on, and the first thing they do is they show me release, they show me emotional soothing, they show me healing or empowerment, that's how I know it's correct. You are leaving behind something that no longer fits you. Okay. And you're doing that thing that I tell people all the time. If you have to convince yourself to stay, then it's wrong. If you have to convince yourself to leave, we need to look at that too. The thing is, are you being honest with yourself? And you're saying, I'm being very direct. I'm leaving something behind that I understand was just causing me harm. And I feel so much better for it, the Empress. Whom is connected to you? 4 of Cups, the Magician, 2 of Cups. Somebody says they're upset, sad, disappointed, that they are manifesting love with you or a love union with you. Okay? I don't know if it's necessarily what you left behind. And I'll tell you why. You opened up with a 7 of Cups. So that means you're thinking about feelings, opening up towards them, emotions, the variety of emotions, options in love, we'll see. So I don't quite know who this character is yet, the one you left behind, and they're still pulling on you, or someone who would like to. It's not very attractive, I know, but it is what it is. Now, for the shared, it's not so shared. I got a 3 of Pentacles, boom, here you are with the Hierophant in the Tower. You did that thing you do where you pulled yourself aside, you went, Is this what we signed up for, Taurus? Taurus, I don't think we did sign up for this. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. And you took that to a contemplative state for some time until you understood that you had enough information to make a decision. And so you did. It was a powerful one with the Tower. I see all this is being generated from you, having made up your mind on the subject. And there you go. Classic Taurus self. It takes you a minute to get to where you need to. I don't care, just as long as you get there. I'm all about what's in your best interest, not what's in your least interest or worst interest. You're showing me your best interest here. Okay, so let's get cracking. Let's start with that 7 of Cups, please. Show me that 7 of Cups. Perhaps you had too much mixed emotion on what it is you left behind, and thus the answer was the same. I don't know. I'm very curious. I call 7 of Cups one of my bullshit cards for reasons, because it is. We really have to clarify it to understand it, and even then. Let's see that 7 of Cups, please. Show me that Seven of Cups. 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 Show me that Seven of Cups, please. Seven of Cups for the Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles right here. Judgment. Oh, yes, you did make a decision. And it was one that was outstanding and it was one that was overdue. But you sorted it. That's all I care about. Some of you, you've been working on this. I know it sounds hard to believe, but, you know, that kind of tells me you're cross-watching Taurus. Or you have very little Taurus in your chart. But it's hard to believe it can take you 2 or 3 years to make a decision like this. But indeed you did. Okay? That you're already showing me time references. What you're telling me, and you don't have to convince me of this. This is like you're convincing yourself. I've been mulling this over, Christina, for a couple of years. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. You arrived to what you needed to arrive to. I don't care, just as long as you did. Do you have any idea how I will see people force themselves to stay in something they shouldn't, based on that same logic of reasoning that holds them back? You decided to use your logic and reasoning and feeling to move you forward. So congratulations. Yeah, I mean, I will see people's hierophant and mental, logical skills, reasoning skills to talk them to stay into things instead of understanding why they should leave. You're right. It's a little too friendly. You searched your feelings. Seven of Cups is here twice. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. But you said that you really had to sort out your feelings in this. And there was a lot of them. And those cups, Seven of Cups, guys, it's not fun when your feelings are here and they're there and they're fragmented. So it's not just fantasy. It's not just opposites in love, but it also represents emotional fragmentation. And we can take forever. Well, there's 10% in this cup, and there's 20% there, and 30% of that cup is bitterness, and another one is hate, and another one is anger, and the other one's frustration, and the other one's disappointment. Do you see how versatile that Seven of Cups is? So when you're telling me it took you a minute to understand, identify, catalog, peg down your feelings, label them, and be confident and secure with what you were feeling, I believe you. That took a lot of sorting over a long period of time. And you finally reached a conclusion with judgment. And it was always likely head in this direction, but you needed to do what you needed to do to understand that. You understood fundamentally with this Three of Pentacles, not once but twice. The Seven of Cups, not once but twice. When you search your feelings on this, whatever this is feels more like friendship. Maybe a loose cooperation to share feelings. And is that what you were committed to? The Taurus says, methinks not. Me feels not. So that's all in here, honey. That's all in here. The time it took to sort that out. Is this really just like a bare minimum of cooperation to get along, an agreement to get along? Is that what that is, Christina? You tell me, I don't tell you. All I can do is read with what you know or don't know. And what it is you don't know, I might get an idea of what it is you're supposed to have caught up to. You see, collective readings are not like one-to-one, guys. It's different. I want you to trust to the conclusion that you arrived to, and you clearly arrived to one. Okay? For those of you who are drink phobic, sorry, I'm a human. Okay? I need to drink. That's it. I'm not going to discuss it anymore with people. You do this for hours at a time, you would understand. Now, the entitlement, the willingness to whine and try to correct somebody on their work is through the roof. It's absolutely ludicrous. I'm a real person. This is my house. This is my work. Get over it. Okay, yours. Powerful. Six of Swords, Five of Swords, the Empress. I know you know better. It's just, I have to inevitably take a drink on camera. Okay? And Taurus, you're the one who least likely gives me crap about it. Honestly, I think it's because you know better. You know better. All right, show me that Six of Swords. Show me that Six of Swords, please. Row, row, row your boat indeed, honey. Away from self-sabotaging concepts. Away from, well, I started this, I got to keep it going, even though it's not what I want. It feels a little too friendly, and it's not really cooperative, but I've tried to tell myself that yes, it was, or that it's worth hanging in there for. All that stuff. Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the Emperor. Ooh, this is you. Bye. Bye. No, I know that's dramatic, but then your energy is just being so commanding and unapologetic, and I love this for you. I love this for you. Oh, goodness gracious, look at that. I mean, being unapologetic is something I could work on. I shouldn't have to address it at all. But there you the drinking thing. But yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. I'll take that as an example. Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the Emperor. You know unequivocally that this move is correct for you. There's no doubt, no hesitation, no fragmentation. The second you left this, you stop being fragmented. The second you got on board with yourself, look at you go and look at you grow. You're listening to yourself intuitively, beautiful. The Emperor being used in the correct form here. Ace of Cups, you are literally following your heart's instincts. I gotta get out of this. Good job. And when I say that, honey, I mean it. Because when I say good job to people, I know it looks so easy because I'm reading cards, but you're either doing this or you're not. So those of you who actually are, congratulations. For those of you who hope this is where you could be, it is where you could be. All they can do is point out to me the possibility based on energetic potential and actual movement, cross-reference in reality. That's it. That's all tarot is. I can't make you. But if this is where you want to be, then allow that to come through. Okay? If you want to be that Taurus who wants to move on something that's low functioning and you thought about it way too long for way too many years about what it means to you and how it's going to be with you forever or not, that could be you. But you have to be willing to think of yourself as someone who's listening to their heart, listening to their values, and understands what empowerment is. Empowerment means doing what's right for us, and that sometimes means doing the hard thing. So this Taurus earned it. They earned that level of confidence and movement and direction. Five of Swords. Show me that Five of Swords, please. This is not gifted to us. The universe doesn't hand us that level of energy. We create it every day. We have to earn it every day. And then we have to step foot in that direction every day to continue to earn it, to have confidence that this is correct. You see what I'm saying? It's a snowball effect. Nothing is ever handed. Has anything ever just been handed to you? I mean, good on you if that's been your life. But for most people, they have to make decisions, and it's based on time and reflection and intuition and thought, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see that Five of Swords. You've been prone to... excuse me. That's some hard reflection. You've been telling yourself for some time that you have to have this, or that it's been making you happy, or what it is that you're currently connected to is the ideal connection, and that you've been choosing it independently over and over again. You're giving this up. It's a false construct that you've been leading yourself by for some time. That it's a strong connection that means something to you. This is a lie that some of the Tauruses have been telling themselves for a long time. You know, that this, I choose this connection independently because it makes me happy. This is something, it's a direct lie, and it's been a source of conflict for you for some time. So let me make this clear to you. If this connection, this is the life, the Five of Swords, that you are moving away from and that you've been telling yourself, that I'm independent and I want this connection because it makes me happy. This is the lie. This is what it actually looks like in reality. A low-functioning connection that we would more or less call a friendship that you have mixed feelings about and have for years. That's a hell of a Five of Swords. I want this. I stand up for this connection. I proudly stand up for this connection. It's strong as hell, and I choose to participate it as an individual because it's the best. This is what it looked like in reality. A confusing sort of friendship with mediocre feelings. But what you told yourself was what kept you to stay. I mean, we'd have to tell ourselves a kind of high-level lie in order to stay in something that long. I choose this. I choose this of my own will and volition. It's strong as hell. And it makes me happy. Damn it. It makes me happy. Don't you see how fucking happy I am? It's a hell of a lie. Like I said, if you have to talk yourself to stay in something, kind of tells you the opposite's true. But tell that to somebody who's in Five of Swords. We all have Five of Swords, by the way. It's not a judgment. You're a human being. You're going to have Five of Swords. Everybody does. It's just our ability to recognize it at some point, call ourselves on our own bullshit, and deal with it. That defines empowerment. Okay. The Empress. Now, granted, that's a hell of a lie, babe. That's a big one, too. But you're unraveling yourself from that lie and you're moving forward. You did something about it. That's the point. You're going to stop living that lie, and I'm so proud of you. Because that's a big one. That's a big one to force feed, honey. You either have a Nine of Pentacles, Lovers in the Sun, or it evokes that from you, or it don't. If you have to tell yourself, no, yeah, I totally choose this out of my own state of freedom and independence, and because it makes me happy. Don't you see how happy I am? Don't I look happy to you? You got to tell yourself like that. You got to talk to yourself like that. Let's see that Empress, please. Show me that Empress. Show me that Empress. Show me that Empress. Show me that Empress. Look at that, Taurus. Look at this, Taurus. Look at this, Taurus. So where you are in the process in the Six of Swords of this, I don't know. You opened up with a transition, so that tells me it's not complete, but you know where you're going. That's all I care about. Okay. The Empress, King of Swords, you made up your mind. Eight of Pentacles, the Moon. There are things that you're going to continue to work on. You're determined to do so. I see you working through things that are kind of private to you, that the Moon is involved. But as you continue to literally work through those secrets and things that you've been telling yourselves, this Five of Swords is all under the Moon, honey. It's all under there. And you're saying you're going to continue to swim those particular waters. You want an answer to everything. You're saying that you are trying to achieve your most empowered state, and you can't do that with your own secrets behind your back. Yes, I agree. So that's a lot of work, but you seem to be like, bring it on. I love this for you. This is absolutely fantastic. You're like, I will leave no stone unturned. There will be... whatever the recesses are of your own particular moon, you're going to know every single nook and cranny. You don't care how far it goes. You're going to put work into it. As you work on it, you work on yourself, and you become more empowered. It's almost like you're saying, I wasted so much of my life trying to swallow this fucking lie, this impossibly huge lie, that I'm actively choosing the strongest connection of my life and telling myself to feel good about it. How long have I been doing that? And how long is it going to take me to recover from that bullshit? Exactly. We have to pay these bills at the end of the day. And right now, I see you paying that bill. But you intend to do it with your head held high. No stone unturned. No secrets, not even to yourself. And it's like, I will never get myself trapped in that situation again where I'm having to tell myself, stay in it. Because it's the best. This is as good as it gets, Taurus. But you choose it, though. You choose it. It's not. No, you know what? It's not as good as it gets. It's not that I'm settling. No. It's just, it's just a really strong connection, and I have to remember a lot to keep choosing it. So, connections like that should be effortless. You don't have to choose shit. You're just part of it because you know you want to be, and you show up for it every day, and you don't even have to think about it. Five of Swords. We lying to ourselves about it? No, you ain't doing that no more. Good. Clean that house. Clean that house. The odds of that happening go way down. When you clean the house like that, the odds of that happening again go to zero. Believe me on this. So this one, I'm telling you, here's the reality. Here's what you told yourself. Good. Good job sorting it out. This is an elaborate sorting out process, but I'm here for it. I love it. I'm not going to see other people do half as well. So good job. I want people to get to where they need to be. And you can't do that when you're in denial, telling yourself lies, you're hanging out in the moon. It's anti-empowerment. You know this. You're in the process of moving forward. And as you continue to do so, your heart feels better and better, literally. And you feel stronger and stronger in character, as you should. Okay? There's the reality, and I know that was a bitter pill to understand, but you understood it. Good job. All right, let's jump on over here to this person. Four of Cups, the Magician, the Two of Cups. So here's an admission here that I'm unhappy, I'm upset, and my love energy is towards Taurus. Nevertheless, I'm manifesting some sort of equal love with Taurus. So this is interesting. If you've moved on the way you have, it may not be that which you left behind. I don't know. Let's clarify. Cinnamon, what you doing? What you looking for, honey? I think you got all of it. I'm pretty sure you got all of it, honey. She's not convinced of that. I gave her one of these, really, she has husky teeth. They have very specific bone density requirements for their chew toys and things like that. Anyway, she has this bone I gave her earlier that's really was working through, and she's like, I gotta make sure there's no crumbs. So currently she's on cleanup detail. Such a good girl. She's such a good girl. She is such a good girl. Oh. I will say that when it comes to food, if she makes any little crumbles or anything, oh, she ain't having that. No. She's cleaning it up. Oh, she's great. Let's see that 4 of Cups here. The Magician for the Magician, the King of Wands, 7 of Cups. Somebody, even though they're saying they're upset, they're disappointed, they still want to manifest love energy from you. Guess who it is? Oh, baby. She's so big. She's huge. She's almost triple the size of when I got her. She still doesn't get how big she is. She will still go under my chair and sleep under there. Like I'm still a small puppy. Mommy. What you can't see is more than half of her body is sticking out from under the chair. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh, God. She's amazing. Okay. So I will say this. They want you bad. They want to be in your emotional sights bad. They want you back in their emotional sights bad. And 7 of Cups is like, will you still consider me, Taurus, please? And I tell you what, they know how to turn around and bat those lashes. That's funny, because I know it's the name of the band, which is weird because I don't typically recall things. Bat for Lashes. I said that, and then I heard Daniel, which is a great song, by the way. It's a beautiful song. I don't know what it has to do with this, but it came through very loud. I was just saying bat their lashes at you. I know we've had our problems, Taurus, but we can work it out. That's what their energy's like towards you. But the cups are not any richer, literally. It's still 7 of Cups type situation. So the emotional growth of this person's not outstanding, but they do seem to know how to turn the charm for you. Okay. Well, they can turn on the charm for you, that's for sure. They're saying they want you to stick around. They still want to tap those cups, if you will. I don't know if it goes in that direction, but it kind of feels like it does. Like I said, when they want to turn up the charm, they will. King of Wands and the Magician, that's some... I need to get your attention. 7 of Cups again, Taurus? In other words, go back to where you were in the emotional kind of kiddie pool where it was confusing and murky and... Yeah. It's very charming. The Magician, King of Wands, or Queen of Wands is very, very charming. I grant you, but charming doesn't last. And I know that they're upset, but it's looking like they might be trying to pull you back to kind of soothe or massage their own feelings, ego kind of thing. Again, 7 of Cups is no richer for wear. It's like 6 pence and none the richer. It's kind of like that. Yeah, just because they throw some charm back on you doesn't mean that they want any more of an emotional stretch or depth with you. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Especially since you had to force feed yourself that lie that this is such a powerful connection and you would choose it every day of your life if you could. And we're going to keep saying that till we believe it, Taurus. You don't seem to be interested in going back to that. Yeah, the world, just don't, please. Please don't. Please don't. Their heart's not up for grabs. It's just not. It's not on display. Their heart's not on display. They're not in love with you. I don't know what their motivation is, but they made it very clear that their heart for you is not touchable. Not like that. Not to the depths that you've been telling yourself this lie, this really strong lie, that they mean everything. This connection means everything. I will die for it. They don't feel that way at all. You know this. You know this. This is why you had such heavy contemplation of 7 of Cups twice over 3 of Pentacles twice. You know there's some bullshit going on in here, and it's only going to go so far. Now, some people, they don't care about love when they're actively constructing relationships. Some folks just want the stability or the sex, whatever. So long as they're upfront with it and 2 people are in agreement, I could give a shit. But you, clearly, when you're telling yourself, this is so super important and I have to give the best of myself to it and believe it, that was a lie. So that tells me they were giving you material to make you believe that. I see the lie right here. And it's bad. That's a bad lie. You want to keep someone around for your own sense of security, ego, then be upfront with it. And I can see that they turn the charm on for you to keep you around, to keep you interested, to keep you hooked in some kind of cup. But it doesn't go beyond the 7. And it's most certainly not from an authentic heart space. So when I'm telling you, good job, you keep going, don't look back. This is done. This is superficial as shit. And let me tell you this. I'm saying that with the strength of conviction because it's either true for you or it's not. It is that simple. That's how simple this is. It's either true or it's not. They have no interest in sharing the larger part of their heart. None whatsoever. They're just wanting you for the sake of it. So what is this, an ego bullshit for them? I want to keep you around because it makes me feel good? Because as far as I can tell, their heart's not accessible. They let you play around in the Seven of Cups. That's it. It's like having someone emotionally available there, but not too much. I want to be able to say I'm having a good time with Taurus and feel better about myself, but I don't actually want it to stand up and mean something. Why do they want you around? What does it serve them? Because they don't seem to have that real connection with you, the one that you convinced yourself so intensely that it means something. You know, I feel like they just want to play in your cups, honey. Have a good time, have some flirtation, and that's fine. Just be upfront about it. If that's all you are to somebody, and that's all you want to be to somebody else, say it for what it is. But clearly you've been misinformed. And that's why you've done such a deep clean on yourself, eh? What is it about me that allowed me to believe this about them? That this was actually meaningful to them in some way that went beyond friendship or just fooling around? It's like, I want your cup to be an option, but I just don't want to take it seriously. What the fuck? What a time waster. Two of Cups. Let's see that Two of Cups. And here you are sitting around being like, it means everything to me. But no, I mean, this is beautiful. You have a beautiful heart. Beautiful heart, okay? Very empowered heart, strong sense of feeling. You abide by that law first, your law first. Always abide by your law first. Yeah, they don't need to be talking to you. Okay. That energy is manipulative. It's superficial. I don't know how far that double goes. I don't like it. It's literally the version of, I need to say to you what I'm telling you to keep you around. It's justification. They never actually say what they mean to say. You ever been in that situation where I need you to really say the truth or speak the truth, and they're going wah, but there's nothing real. It's literally saying what they need to say in order to get what they need from you. Two of Cups. To emotionally harm, or give you the illusion, I should say, of emotionally same-page harmony with you. They're going to say what they need to say. There's no real thought or perspective about where it's coming from. It's to acquire for the sake of acquiring. It's assurance for the sake of assurance. It's ego for the sake of ego. I need to know Taurus is there so I can feel good about me. Fuck that. And here you are, force-feeding to yourself, this means something for you in order for you to justify staying in it. When you racked it up to a bunch of, this is some bullshit. Yes, Taurus, it is. They're playing around in your feelings, acting like they mean something, and they don't. That means they've been lying to you, and so I see it. You've been believing it. And there's a reason why you opened up with arrivederci. Want to see that Three of Pentacles? This person wants you around for the sake of having you an option. Not because they intend to take it seriously or the connection seriously. I don't know what comforts their ego. Knowing that you're in their life in some way comforts their ego. Fuck that. You're not somebody's ego blanket or safety blanket. You know, having you around makes me feel better about me. Fuck you. See how easy that is? Let's see that Three of Pentacles, please. Show me that Three of Pentacles. Show me that Three of Pentacles. Show me that Three of Pentacles. Good for you. I don't know when you stop swallowing that lie, but good for you. You powerfully move forward, or you're in the process of it. Good job. Yes, yes, you know the heart space isn't real, baby. You know it. And it breaks your heart. Yes, it breaks your heart. But also you understand it ain't going nowhere, and it don't mean shit to them. It doesn't have any real substance or value. Moving on. I got you. Let's go. Let's wrap it up. We already know where this one was headed. Let's wrap it up. Show me the Hierophant, please. All I'm doing is confirming this Taurus's recent insight, understanding, and movement. That's for the Taurus I'm looking at. I'm just confirming what you have recently done or has been on your mind or is upcoming for you. Where you are in that Six of Swords journey, I don't know. Let's see here. I just know that it took you a long time to confirm this with yourself. Do not confirm this with them, because what they're going to take that information and twist it around to present it to you as reasons to keep staying in this, for their comfort, for knowing that you're there, so that you're an option that they can occasionally diddle with or play with for their ego. You don't want to be anybody's ego blanket, like I said. It's disgusting to treat people like that. Okay. Let's see the Hierophant, please. 9 of Wands, Resistance, 7 of Swords, King of Cups. Good, 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 good. You put good, good. Thank you. Okay, typically, when Taurus shows me 9 of Wands, I'm like, oh God, here we go. This one's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You understand and acknowledge the fact that their heart was guarded if it was ever accessible to begin with in all the right and healthy ways. That's what you're questioning now. Good, you should. But you take that with you as information to arm yourself with. Yes, your heart space, like I said, is beautiful. I saw that on your opening. You guard that like the precious fucking gift it is. Do not ever allow anyone to use you, play with your feelings, or what it is you're about or who you're about, especially if you have to tell yourself something that wildly out of proportion to the truth. I can imagine that when somebody throws down a magician with the King of Wands, it can feel like a powerful connection. All they're doing is manifesting a hook to keep you to stay, and that can come across as very charming or charismatic or passionate, but it's not the lovers, babe. The lovers, you never have to talk yourself into it or out of it. It just is. You know it. It hits different. This person is charming at best, but they got a lot of it. That tells me they got skills of manipulation to keep you around. So yes, by all means, guard your heart and reject whatever you think theirs is, because it's not there. Their authentic heart is not accessible, not to you, and probably not to others. If they've done it to you, that means they've done it to others. I promise you this. All right, let's see that Tower, please. The way it's done so easily, so artlessly. Yeah, they've done it to others. You may not be the only one that they're harboring, to be honest. If they can honestly say, you're a 7 of Cups, but they're not really going to give you their heart, of course they've done it to others. All right, so don't be part of this person's statistic. Jesus. Let's see that Tower, please. Show me that Tower, show me the Tower, show me the Tower. There you are, the Hierophant, the Moon. There you go, 10 of Swords, boom, boom. Look at that, reinforcement right here. Reinforcement right here. Yeah. As we discussed, leaving no stone unturned, really getting in touch with your moon, what allowed you to believe all this, why you had to move on from it, what empowerment is, okay? You shouldn't have to lie to yourself about these things, so on and so forth. So at the Tower, you are knee-deep in there, and you are showing me reasons why you had to blow this up. Honey, you don't have to keep justifying it to me. I get it. I get it. I understand why you had to blow this up. Do not feel bad about it. You understood that it was something that was under your moon, that the ending was likely inevitable, and that was something else that you were avoiding. But once you committed to the Tower, when the Hierophant commits to the Tower, it's kind of a big deal. That's like, I'm authorizing that Tower. And what was it? It was an internal one, internal insight about a painful ending that was likely there this whole time. Knowing the end game this whole time about what the hell this was or what it amounted to. It was there this whole time, and that's not an easy thing to digest, I understand. Okay. Let's see here. I'm really not too interested on any further personality profiles here. I just kind of want to get an idea of where you are on your timeline. The sooner, the better. For some of you, it's some really strong insight on a Thursday. How very specific was that? And on a foggy day, moody weather. Okay. On a Monday, I would like to get something more, please, in terms of weeks, months, etc. For some of you, you're getting hit with this stuff now. And for some of you, within a month. Okay. You're not anybody's backup in this life, and you're not anybody's just in case in this life, ever. That's called being used, okay? You're not that. Some of you feel old men, or you feel like you're connected to old men, or some of you just feel that sense of obligation and tiredness. This is my inheritance. This is my lot in life. I have to maintain it. No. And some of you waited from moving on because you feel like you're a little too old. I don't care. Being used is being used is being used. Feeling bad is feeling bad is feeling bad. I don't care where you are in this life. Something either raises you and enhances you, or it tears you down and makes you feel like shit. That's it. So all the more reason, especially if you feel like you're an older person or you identify as someone as being older, do you really have time for this shit? Or you just want to keep putting up with it? You know, are you a half empty or half full type of person? Okay, think about that. Yeah, I know. The heart's not there. So are you just a prop in someone else's world? Keeping their 3D energy going? Keeping their sense of stability and balance going? Keeping their crooked sense of emotional compatibility with you going? You're not a prop in someone else's play, honey. And don't allow yourself to be treated as such. Okay. And then triangle and sideway, choices and decision. I can see that we were on the fence about this for a while. Choices and decision. So triangle, very strong structure in nature, but it does represent at its pinnacle, literally, choices and lack thereof. There is one choice that should reign supreme at the top, and everything else below us is a balance or a reflection of those choices from the top down. Okay, you're getting there. All right? Taurus, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.